My name is Katrina Orholm, and I teach here at Vaasa 7 to 9 graders mostly, and then I have over there Vaasa the gymnasium it's called, where it's 15 to 18 year olds. And I teach Swedish and literature. So. And this is my third year as a teacher, actually. So.
Do you get the creativity of the children when you teach literature and Swedish, or not?
If I get credit?
Yeah, because the children have to learn a lot of books, but they can write in their own book, or not?
Oh yeah, we actually do that. Yes, yes, we have been writing own books too. The 7th graders write a book about themselves that's about their life and their family and interests and stuff. And the 8th graders has been writing a crime novel or a short story, so a crime novel.
If there is any student who doesn't like any book in the class to read,
then I try to find a book that he or she might be interested in. I don't know, I try to ask him or her what they're interested in and try to give examples of books as far as I know, because I try to read a lot of young adult fiction and try to get to know books and authors, and so that I can give tips and we can go to the library and check. So I always try to find something that they're interested in.
How do you teach the Swedish language?
Oh, they are Swedish speaking, so I teach Swedish for Swedish speakers. But I try to communicate a lot with them and discuss different matters, and we also discuss, it's the same subject, Swedish and literature, it's the same subject. It's it's not Swedish and literature separately, but it's the same subject. So we try to discuss a lot, and we try to, we also write a lot and read a lot on the hours, lessons. I try to, now when I've been introducing myself, I've been trying to get to know them first.
Okay.
So I know who they are and what they like, and do they like books, do they read? And I've been having this paper that they've been filling out to 7th graders about themselves and about their interests and about reading and stuff. And if they have something they want to say to me. And then I also have, with both 7th, 8th and 9th graders, I have this, is it logbook? Is that an English word, logbook?
No.
They write down their thoughts about the lessons and about learning and about how what they want to do the next time, and if they have something to say to me. So they reflect about their learning also.
Okay, and you practice the art of, for example, poetry with the young people, or not? Or
yeah, I do that. We read poems, and we also write our own poems. We try to vary it, like haiku from Japan, and maybe some limericks, all kinds of different.
That is free expression, or normally you put rules for make poems?
Both.
Okay.
Because some students they need the rules to get started, and then when they get used to writing, I might just say write a poem.
Like an experiment.
But some need the rules. They need to have the more specified. I think it's more important in my subject that they learn to think about stuff, that they learn to question stuff than to memorize and know stuff, by heart. It's more important that they learn to think and question the order of things. So I don't have many, tests and where they have to memorize everything by heart. I'm going to have, I'm going to teach classics to the 8th graders later this year, and they're gonna try to find out some facts about the authors and have a big presentation, and read also the classics, and then we're gonna have a test on that. But they get to have their when they write down, what's that in English?
What?
When they write down stuff on a paper, their notes. They get to have the notes with them on the test. Because I'm not gonna ask like when was Walt Whitman born. I'm gonna ask like if authors of the old time, was it common that they had another job or something. So they don't need to memorize like years and stuff, but they need to think about why were many writers also journalists. Something.
What do you think about exams in the class?
I don't have that many because I'd rather have them write papers or something.
Yeah.
So I don't have that many exams. I have papers and I have them write. They write like articles and reviews. Like what did you think about the book and stuff. So I don't have that many exams.
Okay.
Maybe 1-2 per year.
Okay, 2 exams per year. Okay. And this exam is for why? When you put these exams?
I put them like if there's actually something I want them to memorize, like if we have grammatics, and I want them to actually learn about I want them to learn something about that, I could have an exam on that. But otherwise I work with something that a portfolio. Do you know what that is?
No.
No. We have we gather all the stuff in one of these. We gather everything in this, and then by the end of the year, they turn this into a portfolio where they think about what they've learned, and they look like that. The tree over there. So they can make anything they want, but they always try to think about what they've learned, and that's why they write in this. This is the long book, so they write down about.
You want to get the child to investigate for himself to the books he likes in the library and take them?
Yes, I want them to investigate all kinds of stuff, not only what books they want to read, but about authors and stuff. So they get to do a lot of own work, and we're actually going to go to the library next week with the 7th graders and get them library cards and pick out some books. So they get to choose by themselves.
How do you qualificate it?
Well, I don't look so much at the result. I look more on how they work. I mean, have they been trying their best? Have they been working hard? And have they actually tried to do their best? I think that's more important than what they produce. Yeah, okay. And of course it's important also if they've done a really good job and they produce something really good. I mean, that's also good. But I think it's more important that they try and that they're inspired. And if we've been doing something in class and we're not finished, then they get to do it at home, or I could give them a text to read. For example, yesterday we wrote an essay, and I told them to finish it at home, because some were done and some weren't, so then they got to finish it at home in peace and quiet. And I could give them a text to read or something, get them to look up something on the internet or something, just about anything. Or if there's something I want them to really think through, because sometimes it might be a little bit more stressful in class and stuff. So, but you can't really be sure that they're gonna do it. If you tell them, you give them a text and you say, read this at home the next time. I mean, most people don't.
Okay. But in the weekend, for example, you send more homeworks, or is normal
No, I don't send.
for weekend?
No.
Okay, and normal other teachers no send for the weekend is same?
I don't know what they do, but I don't, because I think they need to rest also. And I know that many of them have a lot of interests in free time, and I mean they dance or they play football or ice hockey or something. So I think they need to have some own time too. But I try to, if I have something that, if they're not finished, they have to do it at home, and sometimes I tell them to write in the logbook at home and stuff. So.
Okay, but it's not normal.
Maybe it's 2 times out of 3 I give them homework or something.
Okay.
And then they have 3 hours per week, the 8th graders and the 9th graders. And then if they have a lesson on Wednesday, I can tell them to do this till tomorrow, Thursday. So. Yeah, we actually do that. Yeah, I've been working a lot with drama and theater. In different forms.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been like thinking about the characters and how would they react in different situations, and what would be possible endings to the books and stuff. So, those kind of stuff. And yeah, they might also read actually at home. Not like homework, read 10 pages, but I could tell them to read a book till a specific date. So that could be homework too.
And do you use new authors or normally use old authors?
Both.
Both.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have this classics project, but we also have some books over there that are really new. They just came like a couple of days ago. So both.